found memories? Any found memories?
A lot of them. Maybe some of the very interesting ones, when you want to play the truant a little bit, go to Rio and come back. Some of the teachers trying to, especially, there are some names like Father Bacha, his ways, Pamaboko and things like that, trying to straighten you up, chasing you, playing a few tricks around them, changing yourself on the line, and then it is like you've just come, you've just gone to Wee or something like that, and they say, oh, okay, meanwhile you are coming all the way from Rio and things like that. A few of those tricks we managed to play around their heads. And it's that some of these things are memories that we still carry. And now we can talk about it freely with some of them, even though they were our teachers, and we laugh about them. That's it.
Okay. And what about bad memories? Bad times you had? I really would not. It's very difficult to pick on the very bad ones. But how bad can they be when some of them are just some of the routines of boarding school life and training and things like that? A few seniors kicking, excuse me, your ass here and there and things like that, and making your life uncomfortable and everything. I don't want to mention it, but there was this school prefect who, there was no way you could go around and, he constructed a motorway. That is, you have to carry stones and dig the elephant grass, and after that carry stones from wherever you get stones and fill it up and things like that. Some of us maybe got ourselves 1 or 2 times on those motorways and things like that. They are not bad memories, but they are thinking about it as things that are aimed at correcting you. It is very difficult to think about them as bad memories. That is why I'm finding it even difficult to remember anything very bad about Pojoba. The bottom line is, it has made me what I am, so I find it very difficult to say they are really bad. Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Okay.
Then please, any advice for the current crop of students?
The current crop of students, all that I would say is school life. You just have to, the first important thing, all I would add is that in those days, I did say I got myself in a problem. I didn't want to use it all the time, I just said most of the time. But aside that, we made sure that our books were, we never forgot our books. There's one other interesting thing I would remember this one before I go ahead to advise the younger ones, is that in Pojoba, you can be there in those days, and your junior will come and tell you, hey senior, don't you know that there was an examination we used to call mid-year? Don't you know that mid-year is coming? Is that where you are? Won't you go and study? Meanwhile, you are in country, and the person giving you advice is 4 months to the whole. The important thing here is that studies was the books was our number one, and then other things were secondary. You can do everything, but if you don't get the book or the academic side to follow, you would not listen. Also, to them, whatever, there are times that some of us sit back and we say, okay, fine. The few things that, or the few hard times, that is why I was telling you, I don't remember the bad times. The few bad times that came along, we realized that they were bad. They were times that corrected us and rather was good for us. So whatever training that is being given to them,
should be taken serious in the school. Nobody is up there to make their life miserable. All that they have is to make sure that apart from their books, which I have said on the academic side, they should also be socially apt and morally good for society. So that is all that anybody who is put in charge of their training will be doing in the school.
Thank you, Doc. And there is one very sensitive issue I would want you to comment on it, about the issue of Old Boys Homecoming and what your stance or what's your take on that?
I think Salon knows my stand, and he just wanted me to reiterate it. I think I would do that, and I strongly think that homecoming has come to stay, and any attempt to let it go wouldn't be in the interest of the school, and I would be in the interest of the boys. The only thing is that we should all put our hands on the deck and make homecoming an interesting thing and something that would be an encouragement for the students that are in school, because when they see us come home, the only thing that they can the student will gain from is to see that maybe one day I would want to be like this doctor, this lawyer, this lecturer, this industrialist or something like that. And so therefore it's a very good thing. The few shortfalls or shortcomings which the immediate past boys and they perpetrate or whatever it is rather unfortunate. And those are the things are they are not things which can say that we should forget about our homecoming. Looking at the immense benefits which would definitely outweigh these, let me say, insults rain on a few teachers because they bear grudges and things like that. We have had cause to discuss this over and over again, and some of us still think that it should happen, and that teachers maybe in the final year should rather create very good rapport with their students, and then when they come back, they should make them know that whatever corrective measures they give them is for their own good. And when they come back, they should accept them and be friendly with them, and there wouldn't be any problem. So we are working towards it, and we will always work towards it, that homecoming becomes a success for every time.
And thank you, Doc.